For me?
Yes, for you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, presents.
Present. Presents તો નથી પૈસા આપ્યા હતા કીધું મેડમ
કઈ વાંધો નહીં.
આપવાના
પણ તે લીધા ને,
હા she gave me.
તે આપ્યા ને, that is more important.
Thank you, you are a lifesaver.
પપ્પા આજે કાલે આવવાનો એની જગ્યાએ આજે હું શું કરતી I was making chai and stuff for Sheila.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam. Please accept my humble obedience. Prabhuji, I'm just reaching home. But
Okay, no problem. No problem. No, we'll wait. Yeah.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Danvat Pranam. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Prabhuji, it's that time, so I'm just going to start with the Mangla Charan. But
Okay.
I haven't reached home yet, so I don't have the verse with me in the car. But I will. Path
The
Prabhu
verse number
has joined.
130.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Path Prabhu has joined, so he can probably. Hare Krishna, Path Prabhu. Can we start with the Mangla Charan, please?
Yes, yes,
Hare Krishna.
Mataji.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kindly start the Mangla Charan, Path Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Okay, Hare Krishna. Yeah. Om Jnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishnam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayham Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Gurun Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavansha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Shahagana Raghunatwanitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Shahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padana Shahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanitangsha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarubhyasya Kripa Sindhubhya eva cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Shavya on Srimad Bhagavatam, third canto, chapter 1, verse number 30. So the verse is as follows. Everyone is welcome to the Srimad Bhagavatam class. This chapter is called Questions by Vidur. Text 30. Kachid dhare somya sutta satyaksha aste grani rathinam sadhu sambha asutayam jambavati virtadya devam kuham yo ambikaya drito gre. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. O gentle one, thus Sambha fare well. He exactly resembles the son of the personality of Godhead. In a previous birth, he was born as Kartikeya in the womb of the wife of Lord Shiva. And now, he has been born in the womb of Jambavati, the most enriched wife of Krishna. Prabhu, you can read the purport.
Yes, Prabhuji. Yeah. Lord Shiva, one of three qualitative incarnation of the personality of Godhead, is the plenary expansion of the Lord Kartikeya. Born of him is on the level of Pradyumna, another son of Lord Krishna. When Lord Sri Krishna descended into the material world, all his plenary portions also appear with him to exhibit different functions of the Lord. But for the pastimes at Vrindavan, of the pastimes of Vrindavan, all functions are performed by the Lord's different plenary expansions. Vasudeva is a plenary expansion of Narayana. When the Lord appeared as Vasudeva before Devaki and Vasudeva, he appeared in his capacity as Narayana. Similarly, all the demigods of the heavenly kingdom appeared as associates of the Lord in the forms of Pradyumna, Shambha, Uddhava, etc. It is learned here that Kamadeva appeared as Pradyumna, Kartika as Shambha, and one of the Vashu as Uddhava. All of them served in their different capacities in order to enrich the pastime of Krishna.
Thank you. Narayan namaskrityam naram chaiva narottamam devim saraswatim vyasam tato jayamudirayeta nashtaprayeshu abhatrishu nityam bhagavata sevya bhagavate tam shloke bhakti bhatina ashtaki Om namo bhagavate vasudevaya Om namo bhagavate vasudevaya Om namo bhagavate vasudevaya. I repeat the verse for those who joined late. O gentle one, does some fare well? He exactly resembles the son of the personality of Godhead. In a previous birth, he was born as Kartikeya in the womb of the wife of Lord Shiva. And now he has been born in the womb of Jambavati, the most enriched wife of Krishna. So Vidura is asking a question, and he's asking first of all about Sambha. Sambha is one of the sons of Krishna, born from Jambavati. And in the previous life, it will be explained who was he. But for the time being, we should know that he is also the part of the entourage of Krishna. When Krishna comes on this planet, he brings so many personalities together and they enrich the pastimes of Krishna. So some, as explained earlier, some will be explained later, that is Kartikeya. Kartikeya is also called Skanda. In South India, they call him Murugan, the same person. So if you read Bhagavad Gita, he's mentioned that among the generals, I am Skanda. And Kartikeya is very famous because he rides a peacock. And he works for the demigods. He's the Senapati or the commander-in-chief of the demigods. So Krishna Prabhupada explains in the purport that Krishna has many types of avatars. We all know different avatars. Guna avatars, Lila avatars, Yuga avatars, Saktavesh avatars, Manavantra avatars, and Purusha avatars. I just tell you briefly which is which. What is mentioned in the verse is Guna avatars. Lord Shiva is one of the Guna avatars. He is in charge of the mode of ignorance, as much as Brahma is in charge of the mode of passion, and Lord Vishnu is in charge of the mode of goodness. These are all expansions of Krishna. Leela avatars can be very many, like Vaman, Vara, even Lord Ramachandra, who perform beautiful Leelas, including Krishna. These are called Leela avatars, to show pastimes, to attract us to return back home, back to Godhead. Then there are Yuga avatars, born in each age. Like in Satyuga was Hamsa avatar. Treta Yuga was Ramachandra. Dwapar Yuga is Krishna. In Kali Yuga, we have at least 3 avatars. Buddha avatar, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and then at the end of Kali Yuga, it will be Kalki avatar, who is yet to come. If you are very fortunate, we'll not stay here, we'll return to Vaikuntha. Because at that time, Kali Yuga would have reduced everything to so horrible that people will be eating people. Anyway, let's not go to that subject. So those are called Yuga avatar. Then Satyavaisha avatar, those who are empowered by Krishna, like Narada, Vyasdev, Prithu, even Jesus Christ is empowered incarnation. Manavantra avatars are the Manus who reign during different ages, like the present Manu is called Vaivashvata Manu. Then there are Purusha avatars, which you have discussed many, many times, the 3 Vishnus. The first Vishnu known as the Mahavishnu, the Karanadakshaya Vishnu. from whom the whole material manifestation, all the planets and the solar systems, they all come out from his sweat pores. And then the second is the Garbhodaksha Vishnu. In each bubble or in each universe, he is expanded and is called Garbhodaksha Vishnu, who gives birth to Brahma, and Brahma creates many, many beings. And the third Vishnu is in the heart of all of us, known as Paramatma, or another name is Kshirodaksha Vishnu. So I think that is clear. Going on, next is Kartikeya, as we explained earlier, was born as Sam, and who looked almost like Krishna, so beautiful, bluish. Then he was born from Jambavati. Does anybody know who is Jambavati? Whose daughter is she? Anybody knows?
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay. Please continue, Mataji.
Oh, Jambavati is like the bear's daughter
Jambu.
who was born.
Yeah, he's called Jambu.
Jambavant, yes, Jambavant's daughter who was
Yes.
born when Krishna's this thing, and Jambavant was in Rama's when Rama was there. He's the one who helped with the Hanuman to build the
Yes.
this
Okay.
thing, and then he wanted to fight with Rama when he saw.
Yeah.
So in
Okay. That's
yes,
enough.
Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu.
Jambuvan is the father of Jambavati. When Lord Krishna went to look for this jewel known as Shamantaka jewel, then he had to fight with him, and Jambuvan noticed that he is no ordinary human being. Anyone who has strength like this must be my Lord Ramachandra. Then he realized Krishna is the same Ramachandra. And because he felt very guilty, he gave his daughter Jambavati to Krishna. You can read this in the Krishna book. The chapter is called Shamantaka jewel. And remember, amazing thing, he was there in the time of Ramachandra. For thousands of years, he was there in the time of Krishna. Now, another point Sri Prabhupada mentions is that all the pastimes which Krishna performs in Vrajadam, especially Vrajadam, all other expansions of Krishna, all expanding directly from Krishna. The gopis, the gopas, the cows, calves, you name it, everything comes from Krishna. So one may say, why Prabhupada says like this? Because in Vrajadam, Krishna never leaves Vrajadam. Even he's there right now. Because he has promised the gopis that I'm indebted to you. Naham parayaham. That means I am so much indebted to you. With the love you have shown me, I'll always stay here. So if you go to Vrindavan even today, the whole of that area, which is 64 square miles, you can actually see Krishna if you are a pure devotee. If you have a perfect vision, you can encounter Krishna. And Krishna still reigns in Vrindavan. So whenever he wants to perform any pastimes, he expands from his own body. If you want to know the details, you should read the Leela known as Brahma Vimohan Leela. How Brahma got cheated by the illusory energy. In short, once Krishna was enjoying his picnic, and Brahma, he came there, and the picnic was going on. It was a lunch, and the cows were grazing. They were very small. He was only 5 years old. The calves were grazing near the Yamuna. So they were enjoying and laughing, and all the demigods were also enjoying. But Brahma got a doubt that how can he be Supreme Personality of Godhead when he's eating the same food as others? And he's even taking out from the mouth of other devotees, from other gopas. So he thought, first of all, what did he do? He stole the calves. Now the boys got worried. He says, we don't see any cows. Where are they gone? Krishna said, you keep eating. And he's still holding the food in his hand. It was a mixture of rice, yogurt, and food. It's called kalevar. So he's holding the kalevar in his left hand. And he told them, I'll go and see them. He's still holding the calendar. So when Krishna went to look for the calves, they were not there, they were missing. When he returned to the picnic site, don't think there were 5 or 6 covered boys. There were 1,000 as Bhagavatam, almost 1,000 devotees. 1,000 covered boys. So what did Brahma do? He even stole those boys. So when Krishna came there, he's shocked. Where did they go? According to the commentary in the Bhagavatam, by Sukadeva Goswami, even the ones he stole were actually expansions of Krishna. They were not Brahma's creation, the way Brahma is thinking. So what did he do? That set, as Sri Prabhupada explains, both the calves and the the boys were taken away, put into a slumber in a cave. So they all slept. And meantime, Brahma went back. When he returned after a moment, means the moment for Brahma is 1 year of the earthly planet. Krishna replaced those boys from his own body and also replaced the cows. So when they returned home, even their mothers could not recognize, even the cows could not recognize. Not only that, they seemed to be very, very attractive. The only person who knew this mystery was Garga Muni. And we all know that the gopis had a desire to marry Krishna. So to fulfill that desire, Garga Muni told all the ladies and men of Vrindavan or Vraj that this is a good year to get your children married, your girls married to these boys, because it's very, very astrologically perfect. The meaning was that when they marry them, they are marrying Krishna, because expansions of Krishna are also Krishna. So in that Leela, when Brahma returned, he understood that he's a fool, number one. So first of all, he tried to check where are they, and he didn't find them. Then he said, sorry, in the beginning he saw that they were sleeping there. And the same duplicate boys and duplicate calves were enjoying grass. The calves were enjoying grass, and here the boys were enjoying the picnic. So then when he started seeing with his divine eyes, he saw that all these boys and all these cows are actually from Vaikuntha. Each one was 400 Vishnu forms. And now he became more shocked. So he asked for forgiveness. And Krishna said, I'm just a coward boy. Just to bewilder or to shame Brahma. And Brahma became so ashamed. And he offered beautiful prayers. So this, if you understand this pastime, then everything within Vrindavan had come from Vaikuntha. All the gopas, not only the gopas, the gopis, the covered boy, covered girls, and then the cows and the calves, they are all expansions of Krishna. They are no ordinary people. And then this is one evidence from Srimad Bhagavatam. So that is what Prabhupada is mentioning, that all the pastimes performed at Brajadam, everything there is Lord's plenary expansions. That's why if ever you go to Vrindavan, be very careful. Even with the animals, the monkeys, whatever they are no ordinary living beings. They are still performing their pastimes. Moving on forward. Now, when Krishna appeared as Vishnu Murti or Narayan, at that time Vasudeva had appeared as Narayan. Though from Narayan, Vasudeva, Sankarshan, Pradipana appears. So the form that was in front of Devaki and Vasudeva were in the same capacity as Lord Narayan, which is an expansion of Krishna. And later, he appeared as Krishna at Mother Yashoda, which became together. And what we hear about Krishna Leela, one of the confidential things you must understand is that in all the pastimes of Krishna, when there is killing or doing anything else, is always Vasudeva. When it comes to loving affairs, it's always Krishna. So if you want to understand Krishna, understand the two sides, the Krishna form and the Vasudeva form. Krishna form generally is with flute. Vasudeva form can be with flute, but actually is Vishnu. And whereas the form which the people of Vrindavan were enjoying is Krishna form. So imagine how fortunate they are. That the richest Supreme Personality of Godhead, all the way from Golokdam or from Krishna Loka, appeared here on this planet. That's why this place called Vrindavan and around all that area is holy. So if you happen to go there, then do not commit any offenses. Rather pray continuously to Krishna. That take us back to Vaikuntha. That is the best thing you can do. Prabhupada says if you can't pray, just chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. So now outside Vrindavan, when all the pastimes took place, then all the demigods were there. All the demigods in different capacities. They came to enrich the pastimes of Krishna. We spoke about Kamadev. I'll give you more details about Kamadev. Once there was a war going on between the demigods and the Rakshasas or the Danavas. And they were losing because they did not have any strong, commander-in-chief. So they went to seek the help of Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva was in meditation, but they were able to appease him, and then Parvati created, or from Parvati was born Kartikeya. Kartikeya is a representative of Krishna. You can read this in the 10th chapter of Gita. He says, of the Senapati, I am Skand. Skand is Kartikeya. Kartikeya is called Skand, is also called Murugan, but it's the same. But he's a representative of Krishna. Remember that. Another name mentioned is Kamadev. The story of Kamadev is also long. Another time, Lord Shiva is in meditation, and the Kamadev, who is called Cupid, or the God of love, he tried himself to break the meditation of Lord Shiva. And we know how Kamadev works. For example, when we are too attracted, especially in our abundant sex, the person actually working is Kamadev. And it attracts the male and the female. In which way? 5 ways. Form, taste, touch, smell, hearing, and so on. 5 arrows. He sent an arrow of flowers to Lord Shiva. But Lord Shiva did not wake up. He was in totally complete meditation. Meditation is not sleep, remember that. Many people think meditation means to go into deep sleep while sitting. No, that's not meditation. Meditation means to meditate upon the beautiful form of Krishna. In the age of Kali Yuga, the best way to meditate is to meditate upon the holy name, which is 16 names. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama. That is the easiest way and the authorized method of worshipping Krishna. Confirmed in Bhagavad Gita, Satatam Kirtayanto Mam Yatatam Dridavita Namasyantastu Mam Bhaktya Nitya. Krishna tells us the best way to worship, one who is worshipping me, is always engaged in Kirtan. That means in glorification of Krishna, name, form, pastimes, and so on. That is called Kirtan. And with strong determination, it means there's a very strong faith and conviction that Krishna is the Supreme Personality, and bowing down to me, again and again bringing his ego down, giving up his pride down, and bowing down to Krishna. These are the 3 ways one can worship Krishna. All 3 combined please Krishna, even in a minute. And you can try it. So, the best way to worship Krishna is to Sankirtan. So anyway, going back to the pastime of Lord Shiva, when Kamadev tried to break his meditation, then Shiva could understand someone who is trying to wake him up. So he opened his 3rd eye. And as soon as the 3rd eye was opened, Kamadev was reduced to ashes. fire came out. So his subtle body remained, but he had no material body for years. And then Lord Shiva also gave a benediction that you'll be born as a son of Krishna. So that Kamdev was born after many, many years into the womb of Rukmini, and that is Pradyumna. And we know that at a young age he was also kidnapped and later on returned with a wife. And I forget the name of the wife. Anybody remembers the wife of Kamdev? What is her name? It just goes on my mind. Anybody?
Rati Prabhuji.
Rati.
Yes, Rati. Kamdev and Rati. So Rati had already appeared, all by Krishna's arrangement. And she was working as a cook. And one of the demons, I think, is Sambara. And when they cut a fish, Pradyuman was there in the fish. So she took out the boy. Instead of returning the boy to the king, she fell in love with this boy, not knowing that it is her ex-husband, Kamdev. And at once, Kamdev became bigger than her. And those are the pastimes. So he returned back to Dwarka after many years because he was thrown in the sea. You can read this again in the Krishna. Yeah? All right. So that is called Pradyumna. Pradyumna is also very, very attractive, exactly like Krishna. It's a Leela you can read, Usha and Aniruddha. Usha used to be a daughter of, Banasur. And Banasur was given a benediction that you will not be killed by anybody. But the day your daughter gets married, then that will become your weakness. You will be killed. Just give me a minute. Hello.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah, please call me after half an hour. So, when she grew older, Balasur's daughter, Usha, as she grew older, then she was kept confined in a palace that no man would go there. And it was only her, and there was another assistant called Chitralekha. So one day when she woke up, she was like dreaming of someone very, very handsome. So she explained to Chitralekha that I want to go to that person. He says, how can I go? How can you go to that person whom you saw in the dream? Who was that person? So she was an artist. She started drawing. When she drew Krishna, she said, yes, almost like him. When she drew Pradyumna, she said, yeah, and almost like him. But when she drew Aniruddha, she said, yeah, that's him. So in this way, Aniruddha was brought from Dwarka by the mercy of also Narada. And then woke up, later on they fell in love. It's a long story how Banasura was defeated by Krishna and Aniruddha was rescued. So all these personalities are not ordinary personalities who appear in Krishna's pastimes. In all Krishna Leelas you read, not only in Brajdam but even outside. If you read Mahabharata, the very beginning of Mahabharata, when the Bhumi or the Mother Earth went to Brahma and told Brahma that I'm in difficulty. There's so much burden of these demonic kings that I feel suppressed. And Brahma, along with Lord Shiva, Indra, and many other demigods, and Bhumi took the form of a cow. They approached the Sri Sagar, it's called the ocean of milk, and they appealed for the Lord to come and reduce the burden. And Krishna replied, yes, I will appear. So before appearing of Krishna, he told all the demigods that you'll be appearing, taking this form, that form, that form. In this way, all took part as entourage or they participated in Krishna Lila in Vrindavan and even outside, including Dwarka, even in the war of Mahabharata. This way we should understand this verse, that when Vidura is asking this question, how is Sam? It means he knows who is Sam. And you may not be knowing Sam got married to Lakshmana, who is a daughter of Uttara. And she was actually kidnapped, and Duryodhana did not lie. And Balram had to intervene. And then everything was settled. So we should understand that everything that is going on has an evidence in Srimad Bhagavatam and is connected to Krishna. One of the beautiful words I was reading in Bhagavatam, it was saying that, I think it's in the 7th canto, where it says that, not 7th canto, 3rd canto, it says anything that doesn't have connection with Krishna, sorry, in the 1st canto, anything that doesn't have connection with Krishna will create problems in your life. It can be anything. It can be your wife, it can be your child, it can be your money, it can be your property. Anything which is not connected with Krishna's service will create kind of ripples in your life. In our Krishna consciousness, whatever we do, whatever we offer, whatever, what do you call it, transaction we do, we always include Krishna so that nothing goes wrong. Then Krishna takes care of everything in the life of his devotee. And you can hear many, many pastimes of Krishna and all his avatars, not just Krishna Lila, but all the avatars mentioned in the this great scripture known as Srimad Bhagavatam. It contains all the narrations, right from the beginning, long, long ago. The 3rd chapter, the 1st canto, all the avatars are mentioned one by one by one. And the avatars I mentioned to you, they are all mentioned, they fit in any one of these categories. This way, Bhagavatam begins. And going back to the 6 questions asked in the Bhagavatam is, the first question is, what is the ultimate good? Sorry, Sutta Goswami was asked by the sage of Naimisharanya, what is the ultimate good of all people? Kindly explain. The ultimate good for all people is to engage in Krishna. So, why did he appear as the son of Dwarka? I mean, so Devaki and Vasudeva. Then the explanation is given as we go forward. Where did Dharma take shelter? Explain all the incarnation and so on. Beautiful questions. And they are answered as the Bhagavatam moves forward. We are already in the 3rd canto, where Vidura had left home and is going through all the places of pilgrimage, happens to meet Maitreya. And he asked these questions. So he asked the question.
Hare Krishna.
Yes.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Sorry for interruption, Prabhu. Prabhuji, we cannot hear you proper.
Can't hear us.
Prabhu, it might be your internet because we can hear properly.
Oh, sorry.
Can you hear properly? Can you hear properly?
No,
Yes,
Mataji, I
Prabhuji,
cannot
we
hear.
can hear.
I cannot hear. There's some background noise, like.
No, there's no
I can hear
background.
properly.
There's no background sound because there was a fan a bit far. I even switched it off.
Now
Now
it's
it's
okay,
clear.
Prabhuji.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
very
now
clear.
it's clear. Thank you, thank you.
Okay. Sorry for reminding. Okay, so when you hear all these pastimes, then it's like a jigsaw puzzle. I don't know if you know what is a jigsaw puzzle. Children play. They connect the pieces to make a whole picture. In the similar way, if you want the whole picture of Krishna, connect all these characters. And these questions between Vidura and Maitreya are very, very important. He asked so many questions, and some very deep explanations are given of not only Earth, but even beyond Earth, of other planets, in fact, the entire creation. These are the questions mentioned, asked by Vidura. And Maitreya Muni, who is hearing everything from Krishna while he's speaking to Uddhava, is getting all these answers. So when you are reading Bhagavatam, try to understand the question properly so that you can understand the answer properly. Don't just hear the question in a normal way. No, don't hear in a casual way. Hear it with a rapt attention. Understand the question and understand the answer. Okay, so today's main points are as follows, which I explained to you. That Lord Shiva is also an incarnation, a qualitative incarnation. There are three qualities of Maya: Sattvagun, Rajagun, Tamagun. And Lord Shiva is in charge of the Tamagun. And many other avatars, Guna avatars, Lila avatars, Yuga avatars, Satyavash avatars, Manavantra avatars, and Purusha avatars. And I named all of them. And identity of Kartikeya is given that previously was the son of Lord Shiva. Sorry, he is still the son of Lord Shiva. And Lord Kartikeya is also known as Skanda in Bhagavad Gita, in the 10th chapter. It's also called Murugan. And one distinction is made by Srila Prabhupada, that all the pastimes created Brajda, all the people involved, all the characters involved are expansions of Krishna, including cows and everyone. And whereas outside Vrindavan, all the demigods take part to enrich Krishna's pastime, different characters. You'll find so many characters. So all the demigods took part in the Krishna's pastimes. And Kamadeva, who was burnt by Lord Shiva, was born to Rukmini as Pradyumna. And Kartikeya, as we explained, was born as Samba. And there are 8 Vasus. One of the Vasus appeared as Uddha. Uddha is a cousin of Krishna, at the same time, a very pure devotee of Krishna, very close to Krishna. So these are the main points given in today's class. Now, if you have any questions, please ask.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, which was it you said money that Jambavan had, that Krishna took? Was it Kastuba? You gave another name.
No, Shamantaka.
Shamantaka.
Originally, Shamantaka belonged to Satyajit, because he used to worship Shan and he was given this gift. And Krishna told him frankly that this thing is too valuable, because it used to create gold, which he used to give in charity. He says, to keep this jewel, very expensive jewel, is putting your life in danger. Better give this to Ugrasen, who was the king of Krishna's grandfather, who was actually the king of Dwarka, but he did not listen. And later on, we won't go to the story how he was killed. And then the blame came on Krishna. So Krishna went to retrieve that, and he brought it back. And while retrieving that, he also came with Jambavati, the daughter of Jambavan. You can read this in the story of Shamantaka jewel. Is it okay, Mataji?
Yes, Prabhuji, thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Anybody else has a question?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, thank you so much for your nice information. You're talking about the Mahabharata and all the incarnations. They are coming from the Golok Vrindavan, like eternal palace. Prabhuji, one thing is that we know wherever Krishna descending in the Dwarka Leela, in the age of Dwapar, he came himself. And all the associates also came like that. So in that time, what they are present in the eternal abode like Golok Vrindavan, or they came? There is absent.
They came.
Golok Vrindavan.
It doesn't mean they are absent. Krishna can appear at 2 places, or even 100 places, or 1,000 places at the same time. Yeah. It doesn't mean that there was absent or his seat was empty in Vaikuntha. No, it was not like that. Pastimes they went on, and even pastimes went on here on the earth.
No, Prabhuji, that is okay for Krishna. No, Prabhuji, we know Krishna is not absent any places. Even he is doing the pastime in 1,000 places also in the entire universe. He is there in the present. But about this one, like Pradyumna, Aniruddha, Sankarsana, all the associates, they are Like they also expand themselves, or they are in one form?
No, they're eternally there in Vaikuntha. But when Krishna's pastimes came, they also came together. And their original forms were still in Vaikuntha. You understand that?
Right.
Because there are
Okay,
some
thank you.
Mayavadi scholars. I was once hearing one person, this is many years ago. He said when Krishna appeared here, then Lord Vishnu's part was missing. No, that's not the way. Lord Vishnu is Lord Vishnu. Mayavadi understanding, first of all, they don't believe in Vishnu, and they create their own story. So we should not be carried away by such a predation. Krishna is always there. What Brahma Sabhati, Samhita is saying is true. Yeah?
Right, Prabhuji.
Okay. Any other question? Okay, so we end up the class here? Okay. All right.
Yes, Prabhuji. We can end up the class. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Sorry.
One second. Prabhuji, if they are all the associates and all the Jadu dynasty in the Jadu Kul, they are all the demigods and they are all very conscious. They are the part and parcel of Lord Krishna. Then why they are at the end of when the Krishna want to destroy the Jadu, so they're fighting each other, they are misconceived. Why it is happened?
Okay, Srila Prabhupada says, first of all, they were too powerful. Too powerful. And Krishna wanted that when he returns before them, they should also return them. So that pastime of killing each other took place just because of Krishna's plan. It was a plan to return all the Yadavas back. In fact, in that pastime, Sam is also involved. Sam dressed as a lady, and because as it is a very beautiful work, he wore a sari, and then he put a mace near the stomach and covered it with a sari and asked the sages, including Narada was there, that this lady is expecting, can you tell us whether she's going to get a boy or a girl? And the sages became very angry. It was all influenced by Krishna. He says, whatever comes out from that womb will destroy the Yadu dynasty. So this was then complained to Ugrasen. Ugrasen said, you just rub the entire mace to powder and throw it in the ocean. But it will return in the form of thorny plants. And these thorny plants were hit by each other and they destroyed each other. Okay?
Yes.
All right.
Okay, thank you, Prabhuji, for your nice class also. I thanks all the devotees who are joining here. I request everyone, please unmute yourself and chant Hare Krishna mantra for a glorification of His grace. Rukma Prabhuji, please join. Hare Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Vanchakkalpatarubhyascha kripatindreva patithanam pavanebhyo
Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai.
Rukma Prabhu ki jai. Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna, Hare Bol.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much.